And a couple things stuck out to me in this 115 to 104 win for Miami over the Bucks last night. First off, it was the fact that Sparrow Deeds, who was on the call for Turner Sports last night, is the only guy that says Giannis's name correctly. However, nobody says it right, so it sounds so wrong when Sparrow Deeds, who is of Greek descent, said this multiple times throughout the broadcast last night.
Is Antetokounmpo. Giannis from deep as Giannis.
Yeah, as Giannis, that's Sparrow Deeds on the call for Turner Sports last night in Game 1 of the series between the Heat and the Bucks. Again, a 115 to 104 final. Giannis, I'm going to try to say it right for Sparrow, finishes with 18, 10 boards, 9 assists. Chris Middleton showed he could be effective. He hit a lot of big shots both in the first and second half. Scored a cool 28 points, leading all scorers for the Bucks. Now, on the Miami side of things, the high scorer was a little bit higher than 28 points. It was Jimmy Butler, who finished with a cool 40. That's a career high for Jimmy Butler. A career high 40 points in Game 1 for Jimmy Butler. And it's not surprising that Jimmy Butler is peaking at the right time. He's a bona fide star. He's a great player in the association. We've known this. There's no doubting it. There's no debating it, right? But when you're facing the Defensive Player of the Year, when you are the Defensive Player of the Year, in Giannis Antetokounmpo's sake, it makes a little sense to me that maybe you try to slow Jimmy Butler down instead of letting him cruise to 40 points in an 11-point victory. And after the game, the Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo, was asked about the potential of guarding Jimmy Butler, about the thought of guarding Jimmy Butler, about the idea of guarding Jimmy Butler, who again scored a career-high 40 points. This is what the Defensive Player of the Year had to say in response to being asked about Jimmy Butler's Game 1 performance.
To guard him?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Why would you ask that?
Is that something you want to do going forward?
No, I'll do whatever coach tells me to do.
Giannis sounds like me not claiming responsibility when I'm talking with my girlfriend, right?
Why would you ask that?
Why would you ask that? Why would you ask that? I'm the Defensive Player of the Year, but why would I guard the guy that's got 40 points? Why does that make any sense? Giannis, this isn't a good look. He's the Defensive Player of the Year and isn't going to claim any responsibility for the horrible, horrible, horrible defensive showing that Chris Middleton had. He guarded Jimmy Butler the majority of the game. And Giannis wasn't there to step up. And I know that Bucks fans and even basketball fans will make the argument, okay, well, if Giannis guards Jimmy Butler, then Bam Adebayo is going to go off. But wouldn't you rather Bam Adebayo be the one, pushing the paint and really trying to score inside rather than Jimmy Butler being the elusive, multiple threat, entertaining, fast-paced, can shoot a three, can drive to the rim guy? I mean, he shot 13 of 20. Jimmy Butler did from the field. He was 13 of 20. He by far made the most field goals for his team. Chris Middleton finished with 12 made field goals, but only 28 points. And another thing that really proved true in Game 1, and this was a factor in the Orlando series as well for the Bucks. The Bucks can't shoot free throws worth a damn. I mean, they are professional basketball players and can barely hit the 50% mark from the charity stripe. The Bucks shot 14 of 26 from the line last night. 53% for Milwaukee. How is that acceptable? How are you the best team in basketball, or at least dubbed the best team in basketball this year, and you can't shoot more than 53% from the free throw line? I played basketball as a kid, and I remember we would take 30 minutes of practice when I was like 13 to shoot free throws. I am confident that you could put me on the line, and I'd shoot better than Giannis Antetokounmpo, who shot 4 of 12 from the free throw line. I get that Giannis is likely going to win a second MVP in a row. I understand that he won the Defensive Player of the Year this year. I get all that. But that doesn't mean we can't criticize him when he plays poorly. Why would you ask me that?
Why would you ask that?
Giannis didn't play well. He shot, again, 4 of 12 from the line. How is that acceptable? Any other superstar in basketball does that, and they are getting thrown through the ringer on every talk show, on every basketball fan's Twitter. Giannis shot 4 of 12 and said, "Why would you ask me that?" as the Defensive Player of the Year when a guy goes out for 40. Just an all-around bad showing for Giannis last night. In game number 1, again, Miami wins 115 to 104. Milwaukee goes down 1-0 in a series for the second series in a row. But this one won't be as easy to come back from. This isn't the Nikola Vucevic-led Orlando Magic. This is the Jimmy Butler-led Miami Heat. The Eric Spoelstra-led Miami Heat. This is a whole different world, and I wouldn't be surprised if Milwaukee doesn't make it out.